What's up, guys? FSC Truck Shop. We're over here at my shop, FSC Speed and Custom Shop, and you're probably wondering, what in the world are we doing right there? Or rather, what's Matthew doing? We're building a crate. Why are we building a crate? Well, that 12V71 Detroit isn't going to get itself to the machine shop, and it's a little bit of a drive. Actually going to Pennsylvania to get the machine shop work done. So let's go ahead and get this video started, huh? What we've done is, in the last video, we set the engine up on this stand that bolts to it. That way I can get the crankshaft and lower it down with straps through the cylinder holes. So afterwards, we just kind of picked it up and set it off to the side with my cherry picker here. So Matt's going to get ahead and start setting up the rigging. You got both of them in the Clovis?
Yes, I do.
Excellent. You don't have to go like up high with it. All you gotta do is just get it to where it drags off the ground. All right. Basically, this is our version. Typical Detroit, just leaking oil. Even when they're empty, they leak oil. Typical Detroit, even when they're empty, they still leak. The idea is to position it underneath the rooftop chain hoist so we can then lift it and set it on the crate base. Of course, this chain is just to help me find center. Good enough, it'll swing good. Oh, what a mess. Now this old chain fall used to be my grandfather's back in the day, my father's father. And all it is a missing link chain fall that one pulley on the top is just slightly bigger than the other. And as it rotates a continuous chain loop, the hook will drop down, as you see. So not only do we have to use this to lift and lower it to put it on the crate, we also have to, that's good. That's why you don't go fast. We also have to lift the entire crate and back the Hemi up underneath it, because that's how it's going to go to Pennsylvania, is in the back of my Dodge.
Just a little bit more.
That should be good. Sorry, I can't camera and work same time.
There you go.
The other way.
You're right.
One thing I don't like about this is I wish it had more chain so it had more room to work. That's good. Just leave it hanging like that for now. We got to take the base off of it and then lower it down. So for right now, go ahead and get a ratchet or an impact or whatever take them bolts off and get them legs off. Now we could clean the floor because we made a mess. There's a base on the top, see? By the way, that chain fall is rated for like 3 tons, like literally 6,000 pounds. I think it says that on the top one up there. Alright, well, block's just hanging by itself. Just like it's swinging. Now we don't have to twist it or mess with it. Hopefully it'll stop dripping. Kick it a little towards the back of the engine. That's probably right about there. That'll work. Alright, so now all we gotta do is build up a little bit. So you look underneath, you'll see it holds. It has a couple pieces that swing low. So I have to put it up on some boards underneath it, like old 2x4s or blocks or something. See that scrap wood over there? Yep. That's what that's perfect for. Those two right there, and this little piece of 2x4. I'll probably cut one more also. Or we could use something, or one of these will do too. Don't need to waste more wood than we need to. Those pieces are the base for the crankshaft crate. So now these will slide under the block. To help keep the block off the base there. Now I got Matt putting a piece of plastic underneath it, just a garbage bag basically, to try to contain some of the oil drippage. Make a pan in the middle. Yep. All right, now start setting it down. Keep going. A little more. Stop. Okay, bring it down. More. All right, stop there. Crap. Forgot about those under there. The bolts. Oh. Okay, lift it back up. Sorry, I'm gonna redo that a little bit. I wind out the base a little bit. That way, those bolts that hold down, that protrude beyond the block, won't get jammed up and poke holes in the plastic. So, grab an end and just slide it under. There you go. Build your base underneath like we did. All right, start lowering it down. Okay, stop. Lift up a little bit. Stop. Down. Up again. Okay, down. Okay, stop. You're bouncing it, which is creating a problem for me. Lift up a little. Down. Down. Okay, that's good. All right, it's placed, so go ahead and drop it down the rest of the way, and you can unhook it from the chains and then take the chains off the block. Attaboy, excellent. So once we get the crate built, we'll use the same hoist to lift the whole crate with the engine in it all the way up, and we'll back the Hemi underneath it. Now what I've done is I've encapsulated the block around by this board here, and this board so it can't go sideways, can't go front to back with the end caps sitting on this. And then we taped up the plastic with duct tape. That we made a little bathtub for oil, that it doesn't make a mess on the floor or in the truck or anywhere else, because you know this thing leaks a lot. Now to work on the rest of it, get the sides built. Matt's building the end for what is, I forget which is the front or the back of this engine. Oh, this is the front of the engine. He's doing the end for the front of the engine. I already did the back. I put 4 each side.
Matt accounting.
Yep. And you're going to pop 4 in the bottom right there, right into the base. Get it reasonably square and then pop them right in.
I got it.
Now what we've done is we took the blue tarp and we wrapped the engine block in the tarp. This way now it'll stay dry even if the crate gets a little wet. It doesn't really matter that much now, but it certainly will matter when it comes back, depending on if it's shipped on an open truck or not. putting that in there. That way the engine block can't rock side to side should it shift or get bounced around or whatever. That's good. This thing, 2 screws on each side. Oh. All right, finish her up. Now for the final piece. Next time we see this Detroit, should be all ready to go. I feel like I just did this.
Yeah, right?
That's how I packaged Grandpa's lathe.
Oh, yeah.
I had to do this in his basement. Cut it outside and build a crate in the basement. All right, last 2. There you go.
Now she's all crated up.
Well, at least nowadays we got us a nice table.
And we can use it to build a crankshaft crate.
There you go. All right, with a heave and a hoe, which really was just me and Matthew grabbing an end, we set it on the base. So we got the base built out of 2 2x6s, pair of 2x4s underneath to make pockets for a forklift to get it once it gets to the machine shop. So now all I got to do is chock it in so it won't try to rock side to side. Then we'll build the sides and then the end caps. End caps are probably going to be made out of solid 2x4. But for right now, I just want to start putting these end caps in here so it won't try to rock side to side. Just give it a little wheel chock action as well. Or not, we'll just split wood. Screw's quite hot. Just one screw. Well, alrighty, boys and girls. So now I've got the crank blocked in. Matt's over there getting ready to cut the plywood, the sides and the top. So we got the crank blocked in. So of course it won't be quite the same. This ought to be wrapped with something before we allow the wood to rub against it. But this is gonna have to be machined, so that's gonna be fine. Soft wood versus hard steel, that's fine. And that's how we'll ship the crank. We covered the crank in that tarp. Now Matt's going to put the one side on it. I'll support this side up. That should be good right there.
Right there? All right.
Get this side here. Alrighty, Matt, now for the finishing touch.
Yep. I'm gonna put the lid on it. There we go.
Sink them down. One crated up Detroit diesel crank, 12V71. What's up, guys? It is the next day. We're gonna go ahead and get this stuff loaded into the truck. Now, me and Matthew were able to just grab the cam and put it on the base here, but we're gonna just try to be a little smarter and not have to lift it. But we do have to lift it again to put it in the truck. Long story short, we gotta get all this crap up and get it in the truck. So with that, I'm gonna show you how to get your camera, get your ladder, lower your hoist down a little bit. I'll show you how to set the rigging. That's good.
Do I need to move the ladder?
Yeah, just move it out of the way from there.
Okay.
So you're gonna need this so you can poke the chains through it. We got we have a pair of 20-foot 5/16 chain we got out of Orwell. We don't need 20 foot for this, but we're gonna need, you could slacken it up. So grab a length of chain. I'll show you what to do. All right, get your ladder.
And go up?
Yep.
Yeah, it's nowhere near what the block is.
Right. All right, stop. You're gonna have to move the ladder on this side because I'm gonna, or I'll just swing it this way.
Can I stand on the?
Yeah, oh yeah, you can stand. Great. You're gonna have to grab the chain on the block directly. This, by the way, is how we removed the radiator and the head out of Orwell when we rebuilt the engine years ago. Good. Keep going now. All right, stop there.
Stopping.
All right. Raise them. Just loosen that link by just half link. All right, up. Okay, leave it be.
Leave it be?
Yep, hop down. I gotta bring the Dodge in now. Move your ladder.
Copy.
Back up slow.
Back up slow.
I stop.
Stop.
Straight.
Straight.
Back up.
Back up.
Keep coming.
Keep coming.
Keep coming. Problem is the motorcycle wheel chocks will prevent it from the forklift from dragging it out the tailgate. See what I mean? You put it this way a little, and then it'll overhang the other one, but then it won't come up over it.
Okay.
Yeah. So in reality, you should have taken that chocks out.
Yeah.
Alrighty, boys and girls, we got the motorcycle chocks out now. So I should be able to just set this straight down. Up here for a minute, oops.
Coming.
Just pull it away from the truck ever so slightly, about a half inch. Half inch, yeah. Just quick.
Go about drop it, it turns it back in.
Well, The problem is I want this then when it goes down, I don't want it to shove against the bed, the wall there. And that's loose now. Okay. Very carefully take that front chain off. I got the chain. There you go. Straight forward. Stop. Put it off. Come forward a little more. That's good. Park. Get parked. Leave it run. Down some. The other lower. Okay. Get up. All right, that's it. On the Pennsylvania. Keys in your door? Yeah.